Hello, hi, how's it going? It has been a week. A little bit delayed today because we've had some storms, and I was worried that if I streamed during the storm that it was gonna tank the internet, which has happened before. So, Kronos, Tizuri, hi, how's it going? Nerdtunes, hello. Firsties, you were. I want to be able to work on a short thing. Depends what it is. I'm very, very busy. I'm trying to prioritize animations and tutorials at the minute. So, oh my god, I should be fine. I had I've been sorting out all my kimchi and chili oil today, so I just touched my eyes, but it looks like we're good. We said Friday. Yeah, so I have decided to move videos to uploads on Sunday instead. So we're thinking it's my sister's birthday soon, and then I have some work meetings on Saturday. So I've got pretty much all of the animation exercises finished, which means I just need to make some adjustments to the script, then record and edit it, and then edit the rest of the video. So I hope I can do that by Sunday, which would be very nice. So we'll see. Yeah. Applesauce, hi. Arvi, hello. How's it going? It's going good, thanks. I'm just doing, I finished that one. Where are we? Not that one. Actually, we're gonna finish this one off, because this was the last one I worked on this morning, and I've used the mirror modifier. And the only thing with that is the mirror modifier has obviously mirrored it, so I need to apply it and then separate out the tiers, because I want them to be the same on one side, but on the other side I want them to be different, if that makes sense. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. There's all sorts of different timings that I've got on these. I'll play you through. I will play you a few through, so you can see like what is going on with this one. Oh, hang on, that's not the right one. There it is. That's the finished one with that. And we did some extra animation on the lashes, and then we have Confused and Surprised. If you've seen the Instagram reel that I made, there's some of the stuff on there. So this one, you got the stars. Turn these off, and then this one, you might have seen this one. This was on the YouTube short that I posted yesterday. So basically I wanted to show like different emotions with these and mess about with timing. And then we have this one up the top, which is, oh, hang on, it's in reverse. There we go. The tired one. But yeah, I quite like some of these. Took me a couple of days to get them all finished, but yeah. So let's sort out this tier 4 one, because that is the one that we have. I'm going to duplicate this, and then I need to sort out these, because the influence at the minute, I need it to be on the brows and the pupil and the eye, basically. There should be like an exclusion tab. That would be quite good. It looks like I'll just have to duplicate it a couple of times. So the eye, the pupil, and the brows. So the eye, the pupil, and the brows. And so that then gets rid of this. So I'm going to use this as over here. Yeah, what has everyone been up to? I hope you're all good. Duplicate M2 keyframes. So this would be tiers 2. And I'm going to offset these a bit, I think. So that's all right. I think everyone has like a double. Well, probably like more than one. Okay. I believe you. Okay, so let's turn this base on. Oh, the base should probably have another one. Duplicate. And this should be Tiffle base. There we go. So now I've got like where the template should be. So I'm gonna start out with a smaller. Like this. Actually, it's probably gonna start over here. Then I'm gonna get rid of this middle frame. Then return the onion skin on because we need that. Okay. So it's gonna like slowly build. The tier is gonna be like a different color. So we're gonna go for this, like that's gonna dip in the middle. And then let's see. Working on animation homework for Sunday, nice. I can send details on Instagram or 1 minute animation. Honestly, I would love to do stuff normally, but I really don't have the time at the minute. There may be a point in the future where I set up like an animation collab thing, but that's a little way off considering how busy I am. But I appreciate that you guys like want to work on stuff and make stuff with me. I'm hoping that like eventually I can sort some stuff out where it's more like mentorship and stuff I was thinking about, but we'll see. There needs to be some plans and stuff put in place before I announce anything. But I thought it would be cool to do something like that. Let's see what that looks like, if there's any. Absolutely not. Right, we're going to change tactics. So it comes in and then it wiggles and then drops. Maybe if I start out with what I want here. Like that. And then we work backwards. Sometimes it's easier. There we go. Then we want a blank one here. No, it's fine. You can send it through anyway, and I can take a look. But I definitely won't be able to work on anything. WGO, hi. I prefer frame by frame, definitely, because rigged makes my brain hurt. There are so rigged stuff is great for like consistency, if I could say anything today. It's also great for moving stuff around and you don't have to sort it all yourself and like move everything frame by frame, but it's just very my brain just works better on frame by frame, unfortunately. I'm hoping that it picks up a little bit when I'm doing rigged was it 3D, there we go. But yeah, Okay, we're gonna do some wobbly bits for a looping section. And then I want this one to come over here. Let's get rid of that one. It looks like I've gone too far with the wobble. Oh, I almost forgot. I need to record this just in case. The quality of bits from YouTube is quite shocking when you try and like download from your own bit. Okay, let's go like this, and then tiny section along the bottom. I'm probably gonna have to use the masking feature for this one. Okay. And then gotta think how the tiers work. So here, like that. Maybe like this. I've got a bit of chili stuck in my throat. Let's move that along so it's closed off. And then we have this one that drops down. And then I'll sort out the timing if it isn't quite right. This one should then be there. And then nothing. So we'll see how that looks. Turn this off. There's quite a lot of tiers on the other side. So I'm gonna have to add a few more. They are very emotional. Oh, I also need to shorten this because otherwise it's gonna look a bit odd. Doesn't come out as like a true loop because the hold at the end distracts. So something I think what's annoying me is that it falls before it hits. Let's see. How can I fix this? It's a question. I move these one frame there. One frame there. And then I adjust this one. Oh, actually. What's that? Okay. That might have just done it. No? No. Okay. We'll try again. Anywho, Aikakumi, Coney, hi, how's it going? Yes, cozy time. I've probably got like a couple of hours before I think the fact that it falls, this one should not be there. this movement down that I'm not 100% on. Yeah, okay, so we'll try this. We'll close this off over here. See what that looks like. Oh, I did wonder. I was like, hang on. That looks very odd. That side as well, that's dodgy. This is the eye that I need to fix. Let's try, okay, let's turn these off. Let's try another solution. Let's make a new layer. Tier test 3. Oh, Walter, hello. When you work with more than one object, it starts to slow down. Why? Are you talking about your PC or laptop? Because it might be that it needs a little bit more juice in your CPU or graphics card. I will get to the rest in a moment. And then it's slowly gonna trail back this way. Sorry, concentration phase for now. Let me see. It's only one video in 3D trying to make music, but confused, right? Yeah, no worries, Nerdtoons. All good. I like Aardman style. I want to try to make characters in this style in 3D. Nice. There's a plugin for Blender, like different textures. If you hang on, I think it's Savannah XYZ. I want to say that their username, but definitely check them out. They use like a certain texture with Blender, and it makes them look like they're claymation. Very nice, very nice. Love their stuff. Okay, and then it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna drop off. Now you can't open Blender. Yeah, it sounds like a PC problem. Have you got any other open sections that you could close down? Maybe, like, I know Chrome uses a lot of power, I guess. A lot of processing power, if you're using that. Okay, let's see. It might be that I have to have like a watery eyeline anyway. So like the eyes, the pupils have this little wobbly section. It may be that I need to add that in as well. Yeah. Okay, so let's add in I think here it needs to come in. So this is going to be the waterline. Rover, hello. Did you know some animations don't have titles and credits? What do you mean by that? The yes, Savannah, yes. The Do You Remember one is so good. I love the chicken. She did like a chicken one. I just remember the chicken being like in like a UPS box or something. Package. Yeah. Okay. Let's do one like this. Or should it be like this across? It would be easier if it's like that. Let's move this over. 1, 2, like that. And then we'll do an in between for this one. And if I get rid of that, duplicate them across. I know that I can set this as like a time offset, but it may be easier if I try this first. Because then I can delete the section that needs it. Okay. There. So this one should be delete I to here. I move them all one step and then I get rid. Stop. Let me just. There we go. So then. Yeah, because there is no there's no loop in the beginning. Maybe I should have it go back to the original because it is going to annoy me if not. So it's here and then we need to go there, there and then there. And the beginning. Yeah. Okay, so this one here, duplicate this one more time. So on this one, we're gonna sculpt it and just, I'm sculpting the people by accident. Where is it? Tier 3 waterline, that's the one. Sculpt. Just want it to match up with the bottom, I think. And then push and push. And then, yeah. Get rid of that one. Go away. There we go. I did not build a custom PC last year. That was 2020, so like 3 years ago. Veggies, hi. Anthony, hello. Like this if you cry every time. Yeah. Yeah, I did know backgrounds can be reused, Rover. I do it sometimes myself. Saves a lot of time. Photologist, hi. Yes, more tutorials. Duck, welcome. I'm glad that the stuff is helping. It means a lot. Let's have a look. So then we have this, and then they go back to normal. I think this last one just needs to be pushed up a little. Okay. So if I then, that's fine there. I grab this one, duplicate it and move it here. I think shift duplicate. No. Stop. Let me grab the frames I want. Oh, perfect. It's exactly the right amount of frames, which perfect. Right, so I'm just what I should have done. There we go. I'll adjust these and then I'll copy the adjusted ones over. Save me redoing all of them. Miss Lou, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Thanks for popping in. Let's have a look. We have, so this last one, to be fair, if I go to here, all my mirror modifiers, if I duplicate one and then turn this to waterline, it then copies it over on the exact same one. So let's duplicate this. There we go. Let's have a look what that is like. Yeah, that's so much better. That makes it look so much better. I now need to do the reverse on the eyebrows. So here, I'm literally just going to reverse the frames. So there, 2, 1, and then it should loop back. Yeah, okay. That is so much better. Sometimes you just need to redo everything. I need, so this is the tier test for over here. What was this one like? That's actually not bad. I might leave it like that. Because they are very similar in timing, but they're not so similar that it seems like it's a mirror modifier. Let's see. Yeah, I think that is fine. So let's do some coloring for this. Oh my god, my many layers. Many layers. Let's save this. And I'm gonna resave it. Emotion blinks. Color. So we're gonna start coloring this. And that also means that I can, in this new one, I can get rid of the layers that I'm not using to tidy up a little bit. Brows, waterline, tier test. Okay. So the pupil doesn't need to be done. The eyebrows are finished. Yeah, okay. So the waterline, the tears. We'll start with the eye. Duplicate empty keyframes. And we will choose a color. This one. Let's just check the material. Yeah, it's only got a fill on. We want like an off-white. That one, I think. Just so it's a little bit different. It looks like it might be the same. There we go. Oh, it might be too blue. Maybe a more yellow. That's very pink. Oh, I need my view sidebar. Tool. I can get rid of that. That's exactly the same menu, but never mind. Maybe we will have blue. That blue for sad times. Also, this is going to need... I'm going to have to apply these modifiers because it makes it easier when you're colouring. So get rid of that. The brows, we're going to go into object mode. Turn these on. So this is the eyebrows we are going to apply. And this is the pupil. This is the eye. And then we have the waterline. So I'm just gonna and now I can color. Draw. Okay. Helpful if I turned the rest of these back off. There. Okay, I think we'll go for that one. I know there is an easier way to do this. I still haven't taken a proper look at the colouring in Blender. I will eventually. After this, there's one more tutorial and then I'm back to making like a proper project. I've got a couple of ideas. I really want to do some animation to audio. Haven't done any lip sync in a while, so that's probably going to be one of them as well. So that, and then the pupil. And then we're going to go for like a darker blue for the waterline. Let's turn off. Let's turn those off. Oh, that would probably be helpful. 2K MTK frames. How have you not done the voiceover yet? And it's coming out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, by the way. Be interesting to see how you did your... It's the background one, right? Aha, that is the empty one. Almost there. There we go. And back the other way. Oh, you're still wrapping up the script. Okay. Took today off of work, so that helps. Nice. Okay. That was me thinking that you were just gonna be like, yeah, I'll just get it done like so quick. To be fair though, like the last few videos that I've made are actually... They've actually seemed to come together quite well. So I've been sitting there like, this is oddly suspicious. How is this happening? Because usually when I'm working, like a stretch of intense productivity is usually followed by incredible burnout. So Duck, hello, welcome. How's it going? Luckily the script's based on already existing things, that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so that's all of those. So then browse. So then we have these tiers. The waterline should actually be underneath. These are out, just move them up. Like that. And then when they happen, I'm just going to remove these. Focus on this one for now. Duplicate empty frames. Usually I'll name these, but we'll see. Let's make sure that we actually get all of them. Last one, and then, yep, that one's done. So this one then needs duplicate. Duplicate. And I have forgotten to do the top bit of this, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, some grey, that's why I need this. Turn this off again. Yeah, that should be fine. Switch back to my material. Nope, wrong layer. Oh, was it the wrong layer? I think I did that on the wrong layer. Okay, this one here. Turn the eye back on and then draw across. Turn that off and then go here. Change it to the color, the fill. There we go. This is so different how I work in TVPaint. Not necessarily a bad thing, but the colouring is much easier in there. Okay. So the waterline is done, the pupil and the eye. Yeah, that one's actually finished. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, I am good. I got plenty of stuff done, ready for this tutorial. I hope it's coming out Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, it's most of the stuff is done for it. Yes, the Blood Moon Zelda thing. I was gonna say I think it's that. I didn't want to be like, have I missed it? But yeah. Is it difficult to draw with a mouse? Yes. I don't use a mouse, so I use a screen. You can see that it should be linked in the description, but I've used Wacom and XP Pen and Huey on tablets before. Wacom are very expensive for what they do, so I consistently use XP Pen and Huey on now. I had an XP Pen for like literal years before Huey were like, hey, try this tablet, and I was like, sure. There are other brands like Gaumon. There's one that begins with A as well. I've tried one of them. Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smoothing. Oh, you might get some buffering. Let me know if you do get some buffering, guys. Do I listen to music while making it or keep it silent? And do I take a break after 50 or 60 minutes? So I usually have like a drink that I have when I'm working. Depends on what I'm doing, whether I will listen to music or not. So let me put on another, this one. Let's put on another eye so you can look at something different. So animation is very boring, it's very long, it takes a long time, it's very tedious. So I will have something on in the background. I can listen to a podcast or music if I'm lining and colouring. I can sometimes listen to music when I'm boarding or doing the rough animation. It really just depends on if there's certain timing that I need to get right. So I can pause the music and clear it up, like I'll play it through without music to make sure that it's the timing that I want to see in my head. But otherwise, you know, I'll have music on if I want to. Do I take a break? So it depends. Usually if I take a break, I will get distracted and do something else. So it's very important that I kind of keep going. There's not really, some people say that they do like 15-20 minutes of work on other things and then they go and do something else or take a little break. So like the Pomodoro method for animation, because it takes so long, is you're not going to get very much done if you do like 20 minutes and then have a break. And for me, it's very unlikely that I would come back and start up again, because starting is one of the things that I proper struggle with. So I usually go for like an hour, a couple of hours, and then I get up. Usually by that point my drink's gone, so I go fill it up, have a little walk around, my family will distract me, and I'll end up coming back like an hour later. So really just depends. Script is done, very nice. Good luck with recording. Who's that crying? They're just like a set of eyes. So like this one, and then we have this one. I think we'll do this one now. For the colouring, what do we have in our modifiers? Okay, this one should be coloured quicker actually. So for the tired one, we're going to duplicate empty keyframes. We're going to go for like this. Be helpful if I actually had the proper material on. Maybe like a slight pink. Yeah, and then I'll use a mask on another layer, and we'll do some red to make them look tired. Ooh. Super quick. Let's move this over, because I have a load of different projects on like the same one. Okay, so this one then needs duplicate into keyframes. This needs to go above, and we're going to mask. It's going to be this one, and we'll change to, that's an orange. We'll go here, and I will use one of my brushes. Easy. Okay. I'm trying to think if does it look better if it's like at the top? This one. Okay. I think it needs to be a bit lighter than that. And here. Like that. So I'll do it for each one of these. So the way it could look is like a little bit of a boil. Check chat a second. Study with me does Pomodoro 50, 10 or 35. Oh, okay. They usually lurk. So just to make sure that you're all behaving. Let's see. That doesn't need to be there if it's... let's do across here. Oh. And then one more. Don't want it to be too much. So the way I kind of get it even in placement is I will follow a certain guideline on the eye. So like this one, I'm following the lower lash or the eyelash line. Across here. And then across like that. Oh, I didn't do a double. Blender brushes are good. Animate CC doesn't have that much. Oh, I haven't used Animate in so long. I think I used it last time I used it was back when it was called Flash. So yeah, that looks like proper tired. I want to know an artist wake up and go to sleep time. Depends. It's just like a regular human being, I guess. So you get up and go to sleep whenever it's, you know, your bedtime. Sometimes people are night owls. I'm trying not to be a night owl, though. Yeah. I try and do the latest bedtime is like midnight, and then I'm up. I'm usually awake by like 6, so. This looks great. I'm trying to find my style that I'm comfortable with. Nice. Neswald, hey, how's it going? Have you got like a particular style in mind, or on average? On average, I usually go sleep about 11, 12-ish, and then in the morning I'll wake up 6:30 and then doze till 7:30, and then I'll get up at like 8. Okay. This should be over here. Probably should have done like a bigger. Subtract. Let's see what these like. Multiply. Yeah, I think I'll just go with regular, to be honest. Like that. I'm gonna put the noise modifier back on so you can see what it looks like. And everything is... yeah, that's much better. Okay, so that's that one done. Yeah, I probably should have used a bigger brush for that, but that'll do. So turn these off now. And then I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to duplicate the empty keyframes. Let's go for Let's color one section. Oh, side. I'm gonna go for that, and then we'll go to material. What's this like? Bit too much. And then maybe we'll go here. And then I'm gonna do dark, dark, dark. Don't want it to be too... There we go, that's better. I think it was a bit dark. 90s too nice as kids. I grew up on Courage the Cowardly Dog and shows like, yeah, same. Courage scared me so much. it was so freaky for what it was. The designs on that though. Are they on this one? Why are you not letting me colour? Why are you not letting me? Okay, let's see. We're on the fill. Advanced. Gap closure. There we go. It's just this one was a bit looser than the others for some reason. Okay, we'll go back here. And I'm gonna color pick this. Okay, and then we want to go back over here, and I'm just gonna grab this one. No, I wasn't on the right frame. That's why it disappeared. Almost there. I love how quick this is. Mirror modifier tool. So good. Okay. So we have this one, just checking some of this on this one. I think this was like the original. It must have been the original sketch for it, which is why it's a bit dodge. What I'm gonna do is this marker, no, this one. Material, that one. And just pick here. No. Just fill in. Okay. I think I want to add some. I'm going to add like a shadow over the top of this as well. So duplicate empty keyframes. This is going to be a mask, and it's going to be there. Yeah. Then we can switch to something else. Hatch, chunky, maybe charcoal. That needs to go above. Be helpful. Okay. We want like a dark blue to go over the top, maybe. Let's also make this a bit smaller. is not right. It used to be here. Right, I'm going to mess about with these. I really wish they had some different ones or some additional. Extra blending modes, that's the one I was looking for. That took so long. We were buffering. Actually, I don't want to use charcoal. I'm gonna use hazy again. What happens if I put a pink one on? Let me just check. Because usually when I go to add extra bits, regular, hard light, subtract. Yeah, that might be good for like the underside actually. So we'll do like the bottom of this, like a pink undertone. Just add it in like that. Okay, so we'll play that through. So it looks a little better. I'm gonna duplicate this again. And it's still gonna be on top, so I'm also gonna change it. Let's go for like this dark green. Let's have a look. It was pretty creepy. The Goosebumps theme used to make me run out of the room. No idea why the show didn't scare me. It was just something like the theme song. I couldn't watch that. There was also... No, I think that was something else. Yeah, I couldn't watch Goosebumps. Courage. I used to call it Custard, the cowardly dog. It was Courage, the cowardly dog. It used to scare me a lot. And then... What else was there? I want to say Tales from the Crypt, but that is something completely different. I think I went around someone's and they had their older sibling was like had it playing in the background and I was absolutely terrified. What was it? It was like another show that I couldn't watch. I was frightened. Although generally I don't watch horror or anything spooky now anyway, so yeah, that definitely makes it look better. Let's also do like a I think I want like a darker brown on this as well. Maybe like a teeny tiny bit. Nah. Let's try. I'm gonna duplicate empty keyframes. This is gonna be something else. I'm gonna go for a material. It's gonna be like a fill. That's a bit much actually. If I redo that, what does it look like on a lower opacity? Not really much different. No, I think I'll get rid of that. We'll stick with this. It looks fine. Pretty intense. Okay. So it's those two done. And we'll go for this one. It says this is going to be a fun one. Let's see. Yeah. Let's also turn off the noise on this one while we're working with it. Confused. I'm going to duplicate this. Copy, paste, so then it's just amazed. And this is confused and surprised. So then I will get rid of these layers. There we go. There's confused and surprised. Turn that off. Confused and surprised. Amazed is up here. There we go. And then we get rid of this and this. Okay. So they're all on except for that. Save it again, just in case. Ice cream or burger? Really depends, like what kind of burger is it? And what kind of ice cream? Blobfish, hello. YNH Gaming, hello. Your #1 fan, wow. That's amazing, thank you. Maybe Are You Afraid of the Dark? Most of the shows I watched were like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of shows went from 2D to puppet. It's just a lot easier for consistency. And you don't have to keep redrawing everything. Okay, so let's take out these ones. Let's focus on this base first. I think the way I'm going to do it, I'm duplicating to keyframes. Then we're going to go for a pink or an orange. What about orange people? Solid film. And then we have like a pink people. That's cute. Okay. And then we'll go for this as the inner eye. We'll do a draw. No wonder the pen pressure is on, that's why. Ew. Really gone off pen pressure. Right, let's link that. Nedtunes, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it though. Even though I'm 25, Courage the Cowardly Dog's Return, the slab of still feels scary to me. It does. It really does. The design. It was mostly like the designs. The ice cream. I get it. Yeah. I had some really good. What is it called? Salted caramel ice cream the other night. Usually I just go for whatever, but okay. What I've got to do for this one is just fill in. Has it done it again? Oh, okay. I'm gonna try and use this as like, do you know what? It would be so much easier if I had a different coloured background on this. Move this to the bottom. We'll choose this. do that. There we go. Then I can choose this one and go back to there we go. Let's see. What do we have? I'm thinking. Okay. Kind of want to keep it the same as much as possible, because if I change it too much, although it's not going to show up on a white-ish background, it will on this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, back to here. Come on, my keyboard is freezing up. I think the next keyboard is going to be wired, because there's something about this one that Blender really doesn't like. It just doesn't connect fully all the time. Which is really annoying. Like that. If I turn these on, you can see that. So let's move this over. Probably do about 120. Right, now I can color this in. Not like that. Solid fell. Turn these off. Yeah. Okay. Go back to the beginning and just grab. Don't trust myself to reliably pick out the color every time, so just eyedrop it. And the lights are off as well, so that's not going to interfere with anything. Okay. Okay. This eyeball color. And I think I'm going to go for like a yellow to fill in the star pupil. Might need to be, yeah, that's much better. Okay. And maybe with these two, this is star mask. And I'm gonna mask the amazed. Yep. That also needs to be up. Because. Oh, no, I don't want to fill. This one. There we go. And then this one. Need that to be a new frame. It's empty. Okay. Right, now let's start on this, the star people. Oh, it's gonna have to be... Yeah, it's gonna have to be another one the same. So duplicate empty keyframes, move that above. Mask it. That one. And just go through them like this. New. Okay, now we've got to colour this in. So, God, this is probably going to be the most layers out of all of these. Okay, looks like this one. Let's go like that. Connecting. Oh, it's really connected. The internet is so dodgy today. Do apologise. Let's see. So for this, I'm gonna try and fill them in new. Oh, there we go. I'll fill them in on the layer. Might be easier. Then we'll just have a mask over the top to go over those. Extra ones. So duplicate amazed stars. That can probably also be the mask. Star mask. For like all of them. Shoot 1 and shoot 2 and what else do we have? Amaze stars 01. Yeah, okay. And then the star mask can go up here. And so they all start in here. Cross that over there. Brainwashed by 2018. Might want to watch National Geographic to cure that. Let's see. So, and we have... I now need to fill in these ones. So this is the shoot. Don't want to go in too far with it. Oh, okay. So close to finishing this. I probably should have done this separately. Okay. Ah. On there. Almost. Do animators earn more than an illustrator? It really depends. Depends on where you're working, what you're doing. Sorry, focus. Well, I probably should have done these in different bits, but whatever. Okay, let's turn some of these on so I can see what's going. Okay, so there's a few. In here that have been missed. Yeah, so with illustration you have singular projects that you then get to work on. Have I done all of these? Hang on. Let's work through these. The more experienced and yeah, so the more experienced you are, the more your rate will be for an animator and illustrator. So like the more experience and the faster you are, the more money you'll make. Because everyone should increase their rate with every year / every project. What have I done? I'm pretty sure I've completely messed this up. Is it this one? Oh, it's because I did them both at the same time. Let's fill this one in. Gargamon, hi, how's it going? Book Illustrator charges $8,000 for 32 pages book I had. It really depends. Always on the grind, yeah. And hydrate, thanks. Yeah, it's yeah. Also, your rate would be higher for a different companies. So like if you're working for Google, it's going to be different to if you're working for like a startup or whatever. Why? I have actually messed up these stars. That's what I get. That's what I get. Because now they're like, there's bits of these that are, you can see them, they're like flashing. There should be frames there. I've messed up. I fill these in? Okay. That one's fine. Is this one? It's this first shoot one that's the problem. Get rid of that. It's the middle frames. Yeah. No, not that one. Let's see. Has that improved it? There's some really weird stuff going on here. What is this? What is that? Where has that come from? Oh, hang on. It must be from there, because this section should not actually be part of the shooting star. It's what I get for not doing everything separately, like my usual way of doing things. You have a process, you stick to that. You not deviate. Okay. These little ones, this little one should not be here. Okay, we might be fine. So shoot 2. That's fine. Shoot 1. Let's turn this all on and see what a mess I've made. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, okay. Stressful. Switched over to my art and machine account. Nice, okay, no problem. I will try and remember that. To support creator by... She blocked you for some reason before the book arrived. Ah, okay. Sometimes it can get a bit much for creators and stuff if people message them all the time. So it might have just been that. So maybe. Usually there's like a reason if you get blocked, but who knows? The thing with social media, especially now, is that a lot of people expect an instant reply, and they think that just because you have a social media account that you should be accessible 100% of the time. So if you're a creator, it can be quite difficult to manage that. So let's see. So that one's finished. We can turn off the bottom layer. Dog is back. Drew, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. We have... Do I want some? Yeah, I want some texture on this. So it's just gonna be, what is this? Okay. That's the color. This is the eye. I'm going to do a duplicate keyframes, and this is texture. I haven't really named these very well yet. Let's go for solid stroke and then my hazy brush. And then I'll go like a pink. This one. I'm gonna mask it to not that one. This one, the color layer. Let's just test these. How do I add? Subtract is quite cute. Multiply, divide, regular. I might have to try like a blue. Let's quickly scroll through this. Add is the contender at the minute. Or multiply. Yep, looks like it's going to be multiply. Turn that down a little. It's quite nice being quite dark though. What does it look like if I try just the solid fill? And that has come up as the yellow. Fantastic. Nah. Let's grab this color. Turn it down. No. That's a lot better. I'm going to use that instead. Millen, hi, how's it going? Not too sure what you mean, Nerdtunes, but yeah, I tend to not get involved in drama myself. Okay. I kind of want a similar thing with this one. Not going to work quite like that, is it? Oh yeah, I've blocked plenty of people for like harassment. I'm pretty sure you'll find pretty much every YouTube person has blocked someone. At some point or another. Sometimes people feel just because you're making stuff online, they feel really entitled to your time and attention, or they ask very invasive personal questions, and it's not like always a bundle of fun being online, but I continue to make videos because I enjoy it, and I know at least a few people have found them useful, so I wouldn't want to stop making them just because a few people have been horrible or made me feel uncomfortable. So it feels like everyone agrees that social media is stressful, and you know a lot of it is due to how they use it, and yet still continue using social media in their exact way. Yeah. It's it can be like very uncomfortable. Why is that like that? There's like a double. Oh, is it? Is it because of this? Yes. Yes, it is. Not that everyone is that way, of course, but real fizz. Yeah. So a lot of, I think there's like some psychology behind it. Basically, if you get 1,000 positive comments, out of those, I think there'll be like 1 or 2 that are negative, and they're the ones that you remember. So it's quite difficult if someone is purposefully like having a negative impact on your time and energy and sending through awful messages. So, and just because you've like supported someone or like you're subscribed to someone doesn't mean that you need to know absolutely everything about their life or what they do and who they talk to. I wouldn't expect that from anyone in real life, let alone anyone online. But yeah, it's a bit deep for a Thursday afternoon. It is pretty wild if you think about it though, for especially like 10, well, not 10 years ago, but like 20 years ago, certainly 30 years ago, you wouldn't have had anything close to this. Like you would see celebrities in like a magazine or on the telly, and that would be about the most interaction you'd have with someone who had some sort of notoriety or like following, I guess. Am I happy with that? I think this bit. This one needs an adjustment. I'm going to use sculpt mode. No, not going to let me. Oh, wrong eye, that's why. There is fine, there is fine. Here, I'm going to push this up. Just forget it. That's like saying, just wait, you mean like just forget the topic or just forget the comments? Because it's really not that easy. Have I ever been on vacation? Yeah, sure. I have been to America when I was very young, and then a few years ago, and then I've been to Greece and Spain when I was very young, and that's about it. I would love to go on holiday again. Okay, I think that is everything for this set. I think I might need to sculpt it a bit more. Maybe up here. Like that. Do I speak any other languages? So I'm on Duolingo. I'm trying to refresh my memory of German for when I hopefully go Berlin next year, but we'll see about that. I was never very good at languages in school. It did not settle in the brain. So I'm doing my best. It's like when you're an adult, you can choose the stuff that you're interested in rather than being told what you're interested in or like what you have to learn in school. So It feels a lot more exciting that way, I think. This one needs pushing up. And that needs coming down. Learn Hindi. I think my my knowledge and brain is only gonna be able to fit like 1 or 2 languages. So it'll probably just be German for now. I might try French eventually. It really depends on like where I go, because if I go abroad I want to know at least like a little bit of the language, so I'm not like completely blindsided or unable to ask for anything when I'm abroad. So it's probably a leftover trait from our ancestors with how back then we had to be alert and overly careful to survive and stuff, as literally everything was new and could be toxic. Yeah. Nice, Rover. It's not ready to be animated until he has a mouth, eyes, and hand poses. Yeah. That's a lot of work. You've used a fair few programs. I can't remember if you had used Moho before or not. I feel like you've mentioned it quite a few times, but I can't remember if you use it regularly or not. Let's see. I think we're good with this one. I turn that down. Turn it up. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Duplicate this. And it's going to... I'm going to erase it. Erase the previous... Oops. There. Come on. This keyboard, I swear. This bit, why is it showing up? That is the question. Ah, it's not doing it anymore. Cool. Helpful. Let's go back here. Do you have any tips for animation? Yeah. If you haven't seen them already, I've started a how to animate series, which this is for the next video, talking about like blinks and adding emotion to them. So I will put this playlist in chat. This one. It's got 2 videos in a minute. I'm slowly working on the other ones. This one. Let me go back. There we go. I'll eventually get to like making individual videos on like the 12 principles, but for now there are plenty of versions of those like on YouTube, so they don't really need another set just yet. But I try to sprinkle them into the individual videos. So let's try. Oh yeah, I was going to do this, wasn't I? Hazy. We'll go for a pink. But yeah, mainly animate the stuff that you're interested in, that you want to do. Because are you looking to do it for a job, or are you looking to do it as like a hobby? Ooh, that is nice. Let's do add. If I do this, and then I just have it hold. I won't have to redraw it because it will already be there across the whole of it. And then I'm going to put this back on. Yeah. I think I want like a darker pink on the top of this eye. So let's go for like this. Ooh, hang on. Have I made a new one? Mask. Just try, because it doesn't really move. If I do that, and let's see what the other bits have to say. Subtract, multiply, divide. I think that's as good as it's gonna get with these limited blending modes. Oh, let's have a look. Right, so let me answer this question properly before I get distracted. So tips for animation: draw the stuff that you want to draw, start with the basics, don't make anything too complicated, don't do like try to make an hour-long saga before you've really done a few mini tests and things, because you will get overwhelmed and you might not be pleased with the way it looks and it will take too long and you'll probably end up quitting. So keep it short. They're like the main ones anyway. Do you think you'd want to live outside of England? The thrill perhaps, or novelty? So maybe somewhere a little bit warmer, not like overwhelmingly hot, but maybe somewhere a little bit warmer, because England in the summer is nice, but in the winter it's absolutely miserable. I do love the healthcare here, rather than like America where you have to pay for absolutely everything, including like if you have your own baby, it's like $100 to hold it. I've seen people's medical bills and they are scary, so probably never live in America. Yeah, I'm pretty happy here. Like, we could do with a different government, but that's about all I'm gonna say. JP, hi. The fact you can draw in Blender is awesome. Thank you. These were all actually finished in Blender. So it's a sole Blender project. We did these ones, coloured them. I might split up the tired one. This is the last. Is that the last one? And then I've got this. Oh no, so I've got this one as well. Not that one. Tier 4 we finished. Oh, I've just remembered that I need to shorten the timeline for this one. That needs to be a little bit shorter as well. There we go. So yeah, we've got a few done today, which is nice. Never overcomplicate things, either work smart or hard. Yeah, exactly. Have I watched the old Danger Mouse or the new one? I wasn't really into Danger Mouse, and we never had like cable, like Sky. It was always like the free channels that we had when I was growing up, so didn't really watch many of the shows that people were like, have you seen this on Disney Channel? I was like, no, that was on the paid network that we didn't have. Any tips on Reels? I've only done like a few. Oh no, for Instagram I seem to have a lot more luck there than I do on YouTube, YouTube Reels, YouTube Shorts. So the one that proper blew up was about the animation collab I did on Zelinski's Music for Sad People, and that was that's quite funny really, because I talked about my lineless style that I was working on, so that was like on the video, and then I had so many people commenting like, is this Zelinski? You've copied Zelinski. Like, they did not read the captions at all, but it boosted the engagement like so much. So now that reel has like 500,000 views. So maybe say niche instead of niche in a video if you're talking about that, because people will correct you, and they love to correct you so much. So maybe if you're looking for engagement, say something completely wrong, and then you'll get all the keyboard warriors in your comments boosting you in the algorithm. But a lot of the other reels that I've done use trending sounds and then edit them quite quickly to cut to new shots. So I've had the most success with like work in progress stuff of like me drawing or me scrolling through a timeline. But those are the best ones that I've had the most luck with. It's sometimes you take like 2 seconds on a reel or a video and it'll be like instantly blow up, and then you'll spend hours and hours and hours on something and it'll die and it will be absolutely gutting. So maybe don't put too much pressure on yourself, make the stuff that you'd like to see or watch, and that's usually like my my estimation for getting satisfaction out of making stuff. So yeah, don't look to proper stress yourself out with it, because it's not worth it really. Dougie, hello. Hi Katie, how is your stream going? It's going pretty good. We've done some animation or colouring at least. Well, not that one, this one. Let's colour this one. Wow, I was very restrained with this one. It's just gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna be a duplicate into keyframes for this. We'll go for, let me do this. But yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm just adding in some color for most of these. It's going pretty fast because I was very careful with the way I lined everything. So let's do a duplicate, and then we want to turn it into a mask. Go for like this, I think. Yeah, it's hazy. That needs to go above, that's why. Probably do a couple of these layers. But yeah, everything's going pretty well so far. Hopefully it continues that way. I'm not too sure how long we're going to be streaming for, but maybe like, I'm usually having dinner at this time, so expect a call any minute now. I'll get like a call up the stairs. Everyone's having dinner. Let's see what these are like. Ad is quite nice. We'll go for regular, and then we'll duplicate, and then I will get rid of this, and then we'll go for this one along the bottom. And then we'll change it to like an ad or something. That looks proper scary. turn that off. Maybe if I did this. Oh, it's gonna be easier to see like that, isn't it? Just add. That's cool. Multiply. Turn that down. I want like a little pink. A little bit of pink. There. Let's go for this really bright one. That's why it's not the right layer. Let's see if this hard light add is quite cute. Ooh, subtract. Do like a little bit of that around the pupil. And then I'm going to duplicate this again. I'm not renaming these layers. So there we go. Maybe we'll do pink in like the corner of the eye. Regular. I'm not too sure about this one. Maybe purple? Oh yeah, okay. And then turn it down. Yeah, okay. That looks like it's done. Okay, we'll leave that. This is what it looks like with some noise on. Not quite like that. Not like a 0.4. And then scale. Yeah, it makes it look so much better when there's some noise on there. Let's have a look. Gada, hi, how's it going? My president is in, you mean the Prime Minister? I think, I'm not too sure, maybe? I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but I recently decided to keep my personal / collaborative projects with friends and the like, all independent from companies and any day jobs. Well, any jobs I have will be separate from all that stuff. Still want to use my creativity as best I can in any jobs I will have, but they won't be connected to any personal one. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I try and keep like my ideas for regular stuff separate as I can. Okay, so it's that one. But yeah, it's good that you're still doing stuff like that. So we have Tearfall. Just going to go through them so you guys can see. Sorry, I'm an animation reels, like showcasing your best work on my... Oh, okay. Oh, you mean for like a show reel? Gotcha. So show reels, keep it short, like 30 seconds max. 45 seconds, you're pushing it, personally. But 30 seconds to 45 seconds, fine. Then only show like the best work that you have and only the work that you want to get hired to do. So that's those are the tips. Favorite Pixar movie? Toy Story for like nostalgia, I guess. Coco's my favorite 3D movie. I sobbed. I absolutely sobbed at that. My favorite stop motion is probably going to be Kubo and the Two Strings. Punk, hi, how's it going? Is this animation for a meme animation video? I wish. It's for a new tutorial. It's hopefully coming out Sunday. But I think I could probably fit them into something else, to be fair. Let's show my latest. Why is it only showing one? Why are you only showing one layer? And it's not... Oh, there we go. Oh, this one needs to be longer. So you can see. Which headphones are these? Listen, these are the Sony XM4s. So they were the XM3s, but they broke and they were still in warranty. So they gave me a free pair and I could either have another set of XM3s or the XM4s, and I chose these, but they immediately broke. So every time I shake my head, they like rattle on the inside, which is the problem the other pair had. Probably wouldn't recommend them. Yeah, unfortunately. Otherwise they're good, but I think we talked about this last time, Nerd. We said I prefer to be like KD online. Is this a plugin or is it standard from the newest Blender update? So this is all standard Blender. Yeah, it's just the... I don't think I've used anything that is an add-on, really. So it's just the noise and the mirror modifier for each of these. And then I've just got, like... This is probably the most complicated one that I have on this. It's just... I haven't named these properly yet, but they are... It's all been done in Blender, really. It's all my brushes and lots of what are they called, masks. But yeah, other than that, it's all standard Blender. Do I have any long length animated series I would consider making? Yes. So there's probably like a preschool show that I want to make with some friends, and we've talked about it. Our other friend who is writing for a studio on a potential other project that she's got going on said that she'd work on this with us, so that's pretty exciting. That's like way in the future, but it's that. And then there's like a young adult teen show that is based around like time travel or something. And there's like a lesson, or like they go on an adventure every couple of episodes, so something like that. I think in terms of theming, it would be like Owl House crossed with Gravity Falls. So yeah, I'd love that. Any shows you'd like to make or work on? I'm not too sure if there's particular shows that I'd like. I've never worked on a show. I've never like been in a studio to work on like a proper project like that. My friend is currently at Cartoon Saloon and he has a great time. So I'm like, I don't know, it's a lot of imposter syndrome that I'd be like, I don't think I'd be able to keep up. But it's like, should I go for something like that? Should I not? You know, because a lot of it, Cartoon Saloon, they do have some remote work, but they also have places or like buildings that you can stay in while you work there. And then I'd have to get like a work, I think I'd have to get like a work visa to work in Ireland, maybe. But yeah, probably something with Cartoon Saloon. I do really like indie projects though, so I'm open to remote work on indie projects. Oh, do you know what I'd really like to work on? The Kickstarter that's doing really well at the moment for the animated story, like the set in the Philippines, and it's got a mermaid in it, and I can't think of the name right now, but I posted about it on my stories on Instagram a while ago, or the other day. do I watch other YouTube artists like Jazz? Mostly like studio vlogs, Very Little Peach, Leah Lexon, Apple Cheeks. The business side of art that they go over is really interesting. I love their style. Who else? And then there's like general animation channels that I watch that are like Circle Tunes, Ice Cream Sandwich. And then I really got into like homesteading and like nature vlogs recently, where they're like restoring forests and things. So I have those on in the background. They help me sleep. I made an animation reel a while back and posted it on Twitter. Made 2 versions, one with no audio and one with the song by the Who synced to the footage. Nice. Which one did better? Do you know? Like, did you track the stats for that? Have I seen the Rodrigo Souza animation horror miniseries Playground? The answer to that is no, because it has horror in it. So I'm assuming it's scary, and that's not for me. What question? What question, Nertoons? Oh, the one you asked about my name? Yeah, I just prefer KD. It's just what I go by online. So to hear someone or see someone type Catherine is just doesn't feel like me. So I prefer KD. So yeah, it's not like a big deal, but if people like repeatedly after like being warned continue to call me something that I prefer not to be called, it kind of ruins the effect. Yeah. I know compositing in Blender is possible. How would I go about compositing your Blender animation in After Effects? Also, how do you prefer exporting your animations on Blender? MP4. So for this, if I go to the settings on this, I usually go FFmpeg, QuickTime, H.264, and medium or high. It really depends on how I'm exporting, but it's usually as a video. If I want to composite anywhere, I won't use After Effects because I refuse to pay for it. So I will use like Davinci Resolve, or yeah, I haven't really touched too much on the composite inside of Blender yet, but hopefully like a couple of projects will allow me to do that soon. So what else do we have? We have this one, which I finished. Although, have I finished the tired one? Did I finish the tired one? The question. Looks like I did. I did finish the tired one. So it's those two are done. It's literally only this one left, I think. Although I'm not sure I would colour this one because yeah, I'm not sure I'd colour this one actually, because it's more of like a looser style. And there's a lot of like gaps, so it'd probably be me redrawing the whole thing. So I think that's it. I think that's it for today, which is very bizarre. I finished all my work. I get to have a treat. I get to have a treat later. Let's see. It's confirmed. Katie hates her name. Wait a hello. I wouldn't say I hated it. It's just only really my family call me that. My friends call me Katie or Fats. And yeah, it just feels weird when anyone other than like my parents calls me that. I do not go to church. I am an atheist, but no hate to anyone who does. So yeah. Alright, hi. How did I get the grungy shadow on the eyes? So that is, where is it? Tired. This one, if I go in here. So it is a mask, and I used my blender brushes. So these ones are my brushes, and I used the hazy brush to use a red and just lightly went over the top of the eye. And I set it to mask over the flat colour that I used. So I turn this off. So this is the line art, and then we have this one's like the base. So I just filled in the eye, and then I used this one, set it as a mask over the base colour. That makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. What playlist do I have? So this is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. It's all royalty free, so you can use it in videos, live streams, whatever you like, and not get a copyright claim. So oh, your animation reel, nice. Yeah, I'm always like quite interested to see how like the same projects and stuff work on, or like do on different platforms, because I can post the same reel to Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, and they will all have completely different stats. Like even if I had the same amount of people following on each, like something that does well on TikTok would not do well on YouTube or Instagram, but the same reels I have on Instagram that have blown up have not done anywhere near as close on YouTube. So, and I have more subscribers and stuff there, which is bizarre. Yeah, no worries. Actually, I am about to head off. I can hear them calling me for dinner. It's about the right time as well, and we finished everything. So thank you all so much for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your week and weekend, and not too sure when the next time I will be streaming. I tried to do Tuesday, Thursday, but that hasn't been, it's just been Thursdays recently because I've been working on this. Hoping to have this out Sunday, but we'll see. Thanks again, and I will see you later.